Good morning and welcome to Crow and Klein. I am here today with your daily energetic check-in. I am using the Enchanted Four Hacks Tarot, and the card of focus today, if I can get it in the screen, is the Three of Fire. Okay. Now, typically, Three of Fire is like the Three of Wands. It talks about, moving forward with plans, with inspiration and a fire. A spark, right? So in this particular deck, the Three of Fire is not about rushing forward. It's actually about pausing to sort of survey what's going on. Okay, so this fairy is actually on a cliff. Okay, so and not jumping, but standing here, okay, to take a look around and to see what's actually happening. So it's about what is it about? It's about pausing. It's like I said, it's pausing, it's surveying. It doesn't, this card doesn't want you to rush into something or take steps out of impatience, okay? This card wants you to wait for the most strategic and beneficial time and then go, okay? So it does help you to take a step back and leave room for possibilities to unfold without reacting to giving in, because that's an impulsive thing to do, right? So step back and just watch it unfold. Use your strategy, use your brain, okay, before you take your steps. So your situation is going to require a bit of leadership from you, okay? That's why it's asking you to pause and not jump. Have a better vantage point of what's going on before you make your decision. I mean, that is a true leader, isn't it? Right? So yeah, take your stand. See how everything kind of comes together and unfolds before making your decision. All right? It's kind of cool. I like it. It's very similar to a lot of readings we've had lately. Sort of that hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Anyway, I have the Magical Nordic Tarot today. It just seemed kind of fitting to me, to this energy, this sort of letting the magic unfold before making a decision. I like that it specifically implies that by pausing before you make that decision, there are going to be some really interesting things unfolding that maybe you hadn't considered. Okay. All right. Let's shuffle up. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm pretty new. I'm almost 3 months in, I guess. 2.5 months in, something like that. So I really appreciate those of you that are showing up, and those of you who subscribed, liked, commented. Even if you're just popping in for a quick view, I appreciate you. Okay. Thanks for sharing. If these messages resonate, great. If they don't make them fit. And if you would love to share with a bestie, I would appreciate it. All my details are in the drop down. More things to come too once I add my hypnosis schedule back in there. And let's see. I'm so curious about this. The pausing thing is fine. We know that when we're strategizing in life, it's good to pause and really put our logic, our thinking cap on, right? And not and usually stepping away from the emotions a little bit, although the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands can be a little bit more emotional, fiery, stubborn, right? So I really am drawn to the possibility of magical things kind of unfolding when we take those pauses, okay? So let's see Okay, yeah. So the nature of is an ending, a completion. Okay. Maybe this is like a karmic lesson or a soul lesson for you to learn, is how to, instead of just rushing in, like a lot of us tend to do. Maybe this really is about you learning to take that deep breath and have patience and really look around. Because the Ten of Swords, this is a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain, but it can also, they're swords, so they are of the mind. It could be something we've done to ourselves. It could be stuff that's come at us from other people. It could be things that other situations and people have done to us that we haven't been able to let go of. Okay, so completion. So maybe part of this is letting go of all of this hurt when we learn this lesson of pausing. Okay, your energy is faith. That's beautiful, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles is usually, you've sown the seeds and now you're waiting for everything to come to fruition, right? You're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. So that does require an awful lot of faith. So your energy in this is you are in faith, okay? You are practicing faith. You believe. So this is really good, okay? This is a beautiful, positive card. You probably know whatever this trajectory is for yourself. And then, oh yeah, it's leading you directly into the sun. Not like in that crazy movie where they shoot him into the sun. But like into the place of happiness and joy, in the sunshine, in the life light, right? So this is good. This is really, really important to remember when we're stopping, before we take that leap and really looking around, okay? All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Let's see about this Ten of Swords here. Okay. We have the King of Swords, which is structure. Okay. This makes a lot of sense. If we are stepping out of this sort of wounded place, we're completing this cycle of all of these mind wounds, right? Then we're stepping directly into, like, these are your wisdoms that you've learned, and you're stepping right into this King of Swords. The King of Swords is the structure, obviously, but truth, honesty, logic, intellect, strategy, okay? Yeah. And that's what we do when we pause and we're looking around, getting a better vantage point, surveying, watching the magic unfold around us. We can still be in truth, right? And logic about what's happening, which we do, it is required. So we're not just rushing in with our heart, as our heart. This is beautiful. So it does require some strategy, is kind of what I'm getting. Strategizing. All right, let's get another card for your energy. Okay, these are good messages today. Okay, yeah, you went from the 7 to the 8. This is your energy. Faith and opportunities. So you can see things. You know the work you've done, but you can see the possibility of what's coming, okay? And this is happening. This is your energy when you pause before you leap. When you take the time to survey and understand what's really going on, when you allow space for the mystical, magical to unfold and open up possibilities that you hadn't even considered. And here you are. This is your energy in that. Okay, it's faith and opportunity. I love this for you. I love this for you. Okay. Yeah. Keeping in mind, yeah, you are stepping into a newfound maturity. The Emperor embodies all of the characteristics of all four kings. Rules the realm from, usually from higher up, from a vantage point where he can see everything. And I say he because it's a masculine energy, so change genders as needed. But has clarity, rules in a very well balanced way. And it kind of is the same, it gives me the same energy as this stopping and pausing and surveying and allowing things to unfold before rushing in. You know, the maturity of the emperor, like, he doesn't make rash decisions. He pauses, he looks at everything, he uses his logic, he does have compassion, because there's the King of Cups is in there too, you know. He looks at everything in a well-balanced way. And so this is great. It really feels a lot like the same kind of energy, what this is asking you to do. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I mean, I think that's pretty clear. Going to need to do a little strategizing, but also the pause. The pause is really important. The pause and the allowing of the possibilities to unfold. And yeah, we have the World. It's a completion as well. It's an ending of a cycle. This card shows his motivation. Once this ends, you step right into the Fool, okay? This is a celebration. This is where you're, you know, you get the rewards of your success in your world. This is where we celebrate an ending, and then we are motivated in that energy to begin again. Okay? This is really great energy. Okay? I hope this helps. I hope it gets to where it needs to go. It's a beautiful message today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.